Pretty cool, huh?
Ring of fire, pretty cool. Can't see anything through these clouds this afternoon here, though the clouds have moved in. And Leah, say goodbye to the sun for several days here. We're going to be mostly cloudy all the way through the weekend, but at least it'll keep our temperatures down. It is a warm and muggy afternoon. Temperatures in the 80s. Tracking some coastal showers. If you're watching us down along Lower Lafourche, Lower Jefferson, or Lower Plaquemines, you do have some rain this afternoon. This is slowly trying to move to the north, but I want you to notice here, high-resolution models doing a fairly good job with this, showing as it does try to move north, we do see some showers around the river parishes, the South Shore areas, some heavier showers in coastal areas as well, but not everyone getting a downpour this afternoon. But about a 50% chance of rain through the remainder of the afternoon into the evening, and still even some showers once the sun goes down. This is 8, 9 o'clock. We still have some rain around, and then we'll continue to watch some showers on and off into tonight and also tomorrow. So the days are not going to be a washout per se, but definitely some showers possible. Now into the weekend here, the good news is things have been trending drier. I do think it's going to be breezy. I do think we'll have a couple of showers, but Saturday into Sunday, 30–20% chance of rain, not a bad deal. And then next week, we get a cool front in here to dry us out and bring us some lower humidity. Now what we're watching here is a large disturbance over the Gulf of Mexico. You can see the showers and storms firing up from our coast all the way down into the southwestern Gulf. A couple showers out here in the Caribbean. Upper level low spinning over Cancun. That is not a surface low, but in the upper levels. Now we will probably continue to see some low pressure form through the weekend. I do think low pressure is going to form in the Gulf of Mexico. Does it become a depression, or is it more tied to a cool front? You're starting to get into some really meteorological details here that don't really matter to you with regards to the impact of the forecast. So yeah, some low pressure may form, but it never really may get that depression status. We'll just wait and see. But either way, low pressure forming south of the coast through the weekend. A lot of the heavier rain will stay in the Gulf and be pulled over towards Florida. Now with low pressure in the Gulf here, it is going to slowly start to move to the east, and by Monday or Tuesday, it finally starts to move out of the region. Dry air comes in behind our front, and that setup right there would bring big rain totals to Florida. So for us, 3 to 5 inches here along our coast, 2 to 4 for the metro, and less than 1 inch for the North Shore over the next several days. Bigger rain totals for Florida and into Florida, 7 to 10 inches. So they'll be watching for a flood risk with this. Now with low pressure, it doesn't matter if it's tropical, non-tropical, whatever it is, it's going to produce some stronger winds. So I do think our winds are going to pick up through the weekend, and while we may not have a depression or tropical storm, we may start to see wind gusts over 40 miles an hour just off of our coast. This would be Saturday and Sunday. So in other words, the Gulf waters are going to be rough this weekend. The lake is going to be a bit choppy too. Here we are Saturday afternoon, gusting 30 to 40 in the Gulf, 20 to 25 for the lake, meaning the Fried Chicken Festival will be breezy. And same thing into Sunday with that low pressure off of our coast. We've got some strong easterly winds, probably some minor coastal flooding with that wind pushing water a little bit. 30 to 40 mile an hour winds Sunday in the Gulf, 20 to 25 still for our lake there. So a breezy weekend here, but the big wind impacts not going to be a major problem, and also the rain staying out to sea. Out in the Gulf too, for the most part. Kirk is a major hurricane, an impressive Category 3 hurricane. Leslie is a tropical storm, but Leslie's on its way to becoming a big hurricane as well, and they are playing chase here. Leslie has fallen right behind Kirk, and I mean following the same path basically, so not worried about either one of these for our local area. So yes, rain's in the forecast. Not going to be a washout, but scattered showers the remainder of this afternoon into this evening. About a 50% chance of seeing that. South Shore areas have a higher chance than the North Shore. Same thing on Friday. For the weekend, it's not a washout, but a couple showers are possible. It will be breezy and mostly cloudy in low 80s. And then next week, we'll clear all this mess out. We'll have some drier air, but still on the warm side. The marine forecast, it will be getting choppier and choppier. So out in the Gulf waters, as we head into the weekend, do expect small craft advisories, maybe even gale warnings if the winds get on up there in that criteria. Your high tide will happen in the early morning hours before sunrise, and your low tide's happening about right now.